Dear Cancer, there is a storm you have been holding within you. It is not a tempest of rage or a torrent of chaos that others can see. Rather, it is a silent, swirling ocean of unspoken feelings, raging just beneath a placid surface that you so carefully maintain. You have become the master of the calm exterior, the gentle smile, the reassuring presence. But inside, you feel the tide of a profound restlessness pulling you, a current of anxiety that whispers that something is about to break. You've mistaken this containment for strength, believing that as long as you can hold the storm inside, you are keeping yourself and everyone you love safe. But that safety has become a gilded cage, a beautiful shell that has begun to feel less like a home and more like a prison. The very walls you built to protect your heart are now preventing it from truly living. A profound truth is stirring, threatening to crack that shell open. And while the thought of it fills you with a primal fear, it is also your only path to liberation. Because, dear Cancer, you were never meant to live a life of managed emotions and quiet containment. You were meant to be as vast and deep as the ocean itself, with tides of passion and currents of feeling that move with the moon. Your sensitivity is not a weakness to be hidden. It is your greatest power, a compass that points directly to the truth. And that truth is now knocking, demanding to be let in. So, before we journey deeper into what this means for you, take a quiet moment to support this space. Your likes, your shares, and your subscription are more than just clicks. They are an exchange of energy that allows this work to continue. And when you are ready, drop this affirmation into the comments below as a declaration to yourself and to the universe. I allow my true feelings to guide me toward my liberation. Stay with me until the very end, for the final revelations are where the pieces of your heart will finally click back into place. If you leave this journey early, you risk missing the one insight that could finally grant you the permission you've been silently seeking, permission to feel, to change, to let go. This feeling of being trapped in your own thoughts, this constant worry that seems to have no solution, this isn't a new phenomenon, is it? It is the echo of a lifetime spent absorbing the emotional climates around you, of learning to be the caregiver, the anchor, the one who holds it all together while your own needs are quietly set adrift. When did you first learn that your feelings were a flood that needed to be dammed? Who taught you that your deep desire for emotional security meant you had to sacrifice your own expansion? From a young age, Cancer, you learned that your worth was tied to your ability to nurture, to create a safe harbor for others. You became so adept at sensing the needs of those around you that you began to silence the whispers of your own soul, mistaking their peace for your own. That is the root of the silent storm, the accumulated weight of every feeling you've swallowed, every truth you've set aside, every dream you've deferred for the sake of a fragile peace. But what if I told you that this fragile peace is the most dangerous thing in your life right now? What if true security isn't found in stillness, but in the courage to move with the emotional tides? The truth that is surfacing is not a threat. It is an invitation from your soul to come home to yourself. It is a crack appearing in the dam, and through that crack, all the pressure, all the stagnation, and all the life you have held back is beginning to flow. Do you ever feel as though no one truly understands the depth of your silence? They see your kindness, your loyalty, your unwavering support, but they don't see the nights you lie awake, wondering if this is all there is. They don't see the profound loneliness that comes from being a sanctuary for everyone but yourself. They see the rock, but they don't feel the slow, painful process of you turning to stone inside. This is the part that most people miss. They fail to understand that your need to control your environment, your finances, your relationships, stems from a deep-seated fear of emotional chaos. You organize and plan, not just for practical reasons, but to build a fortress against the unpredictable nature of feeling. But a fortress, no matter how strong, can never know the beauty of a wild garden. And now, something, or someone, is forcing you to face this. There is an energy entering your life that is challenging your carefully constructed world. It may feel unsettling, even disruptive, but it is precisely what you need. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment your soul has made with its own evolution. The universe is urging you to look at your fear of the unknown directly in the eye and to finally choose a different path, not by sidestepping it, not by managing it, but by diving into it. This is where your true transformation begins. When you stop resisting the discomfort, a portal opens. A profound shift occurs that no longer depends on external stability, but on a deep, unshakable trust in your own inner guidance. This is the moment you stop surviving and start truly living. Pure, raw, beautiful living. Let's speak of your heart, Cancer, for that is where the epicenter of this earthquake is located. If you have been feeling a sense of doubt or insecurity in your relationship, it is because your soul can no longer tolerate anything less than complete emotional honesty. A truth is poised to emerge, one that will clarify everything. This moment of honesty, even if it feels terrifying to face, is the key that will unlock a more authentic and deeply connected future. It is a day to speak from the heart, to set clear boundaries, born not of anger, but of self-love. Do not be afraid to express what has wounded you, what you truly need, what you can no longer accept. Your honesty will be a cleansing fire, burning away the illusions and insecurities that have clouded the bond you share with that special person. The energy of communication is potent now, but it demands authenticity. There is an undeniable fire approaching, perhaps embodied by a person who enters your life with a startling passion and determination. This individual doesn't just choose you, they seem to recognize you on a soul level. They may be breaking free from their own past, from old ties and habits, and they see you as their heart's true destination. Their energy is bold, direct, and perhaps a little impulsive, and it serves as a powerful mirror. They are showing you what it looks like to move with conviction toward what you desire. However, a word of gentle caution is needed here. While this energy is magnetic, you must remain anchored in your own truth. Trust your profound intuition, that gut feeling that has never led you astray. It will help you distinguish between a fleeting infatuation and a connection that has the depth to truly nurture your soul. Do not be swept away by the intensity. Instead, allow their fire to illuminate your own passions, your own desires that you have kept dormant for far too long. Let their presence be a catalyst, not a distraction. This period also brings with it the energy of completion, a sense that you are closing a major chapter of your life. You have been healing old wounds, some of which stretch back through generations or even past lives. You now stand on the threshold of something new and abundant, a world of possibility that you have earned through your inner work. This transition may be marked by the signing of important documents, contracts, or agreements that solidify a new path forward. Whether in love, career, or home, you are laying the foundation for a future built on truth. Trust this process, even if it feels unsettling. Justice is a powerful theme for you now, a beautiful complement to this energy of completion. It is a cosmic assurance that the scales are tipping in your favor. Whatever you have invested emotionally, spiritually, energetically, is destined to be returned to you. If there have been situations where you felt unseen, unheard, or treated unfairly, know that a divine rebalancing is taking place. You do not need to fight for it. You only need to align with your own integrity and allow the universe to handle the details. Now, let us turn to your material world, for it is deeply intertwined with your emotional state. You may be feeling a palpable tension in your work or financial life, a sense that something is about to happen but hasn't quite materialized. There may be delays, especially concerning important news or a decision you are waiting for. You might sense that this delay is connected to factors beyond your control, perhaps even the health or well-being of someone in a position of authority. The universe is asking for your patience here, but not a passive, helpless patience. It is asking for an active trust. This pause is a sacred opportunity. Instead of allowing worry and stress to consume you, which can block your ability to make sound decisions, you are being invited to clear your mind. Step back from the endless loop of what if and connect with a deeper knowing that what is meant for you will not pass you by. The truth is, Cancer, your financial security is undergoing a profound transformation. The old ways of thinking about money and stability are dissolving. The World card suggests that financial obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are finally clearing. An opportunity, perhaps a contract, an investment, or a new creative project, is poised to dramatically increase your prosperity. This isn't about a short-term gain. It's about stepping into a new phase where abundance flows to you more freely, a direct result of the inner healing you have undertaken. Your unique talents are your secret weapon. That skill you've kept hidden, that creative idea you've dismissed as impractical, now is the time to take a leap of faith. Exploring new, perhaps even unconventional, paths could open doors to unexpected streams of income. The Justice card promises that fair and balanced results await those who operate from a place of authenticity. When your work is aligned with your soul, the universe conspires to support you. Your mind may be flooded with possibilities, dreams, and visions for the future. Some are grounded and real, while others are beautiful fantasies. Your task is not to chase every shimmering idea, but to sit in quiet contemplation and feel which ones resonate in your heart. Financial gains are highly likely to come from partnerships or collaborations, so remain open to alliances built on mutual respect and shared vision. A prosperous mindset is a magnet for abundance. Release the story of struggle and embrace the narrative of deservingness. Within this landscape, the presence of a supportive, emotionally mature person may be of great influence. Their advice, or simply their stabilizing companionship, can bring clarity and confidence to your ambitions. Trust your vision, Cancer. Allow yourself to think bigger than you ever have before. The universe is telling you that it is time to reclaim your financial worth, to understand that you are worthy of abundance, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Now, let us speak of the sacred space of your family. For so long, you have been the emotional anchor, the heart of the home. Your deep capacity for empathy and support has been a gift to your loved ones. But this role has also come at a cost. The energy now is one of harmony and healing, but it begins with you. Someone in your family may be reaching out, expressing a need for the very understanding and compassion that you so freely give. The closing of a family cycle is at hand. This could manifest as the resolution of an old, lingering conflict, or the healing of a generational wound that you have been unconsciously carrying. There is a palpable sense of relief in the air, a feeling of new beginnings. However, there are still decisions to be made, perhaps concerning shared responsibilities or future plans. As you step more fully into your authentic self, you may notice a natural shift in your family dynamics. Some relationships may deepen in intimacy and honesty, while others may naturally fade away. This is not about cutting ties in anger, but about aligning your energy. It is a process of letting go with love, trusting that those who are meant to walk this new path with you will remain. Expect unexpected reunions or heartfelt conversations to arise, driven by a collective willingness to face truths and embrace change. Justice ensures that fairness will prevail and old emotional debts will be settled. Ultimately, your family has the potential to become a true source of strength and support as you navigate this new phase of your life. But it requires you to lead the way by embracing love, forgiving the past, and bravely moving forward together. Your own energy, dear Cancer, may feel depleted by this internal storm. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and yours has been running low. It is time to increase your fuel, to find an activity that gets your adrenaline flowing and recharges your spirit. Do not get so caught up in professional and material matters that you neglect your own soul. You are in desperate need of a connection with your inner self, a return to your center. Order and regularity in your schedule, your meals, and your sleep are not just mundane tasks. They are sacred acts of self-love that signal to your body and soul that they are safe and cared for. This is the moment of your most profound revelation. We have talked about the inner storm, the cracking shell, the emerging truths. But what remains when all of that dissipates? What is left when there is nothing left to cling to? The truth that rises is this: you have spent a lifetime believing your worth was conditional on your stability, on your ability to care for others, on your suppression of your own difficult emotions. Today, after all you have endured, after reaching an emotional rock bottom in silence, you finally understand. You do not need to be invulnerable to earn respect. You do not have to conceal your feelings to be loved. You are enough, not because of what you accomplish, not because of how much you can endure. You are enough simply because you exist, because you feel, because you are alive. And that, dear Cancer, is the ultimate freedom. Something has fundamentally shifted within you. It is an inner revolution, a transformation so deep it may not even be visible on the surface yet. But it changes everything. You are becoming someone new, someone who no longer betrays their own needs for the comfort of others, who no longer places themselves last on the list. For the first time in a long time, you are choosing yourself. And this is not an act of selfishness. It is the highest form of healing. From this place, your life will begin to resonate at a different frequency. People will enter who match your newfound authenticity. Situations will unfold with a grace and ease you haven't known before. The answers you seek will become clear because you are no longer operating from a place of fear, but from a place of love. Love for yourself. Embrace the version of you that suffered in silence for so long. The child who learned to be quiet. The teenager who felt everything too deeply. The young adult who carried burdens that were never theirs to bear. Wrap them in your love and tell them that it's over now. You are here to protect them. You will no longer repeat the narrative of self-abandonment. This is your closure. Everything you have experienced has served its purpose. Even the pain was a form of pressure that forged the diamond you are becoming. But you no longer need the pressure. You can now choose the light, the calm, the kind of love that doesn't require you to shrink. This is your new life, Cancer. It may not be perfect, but it will be real. It will be honest, and it will be yours. From this place of wholeness, everything you touch will begin to flourish. Are you ready to blossom without fear? To let the ocean of your heart flow freely? The journey begins now.